Minutes past 3, and actually turning up punctually, unlike Eliza, are two members of the band Tequila King. Hi guys.
Welcome.
Hey. We're known for our punctuality.
So who we
Not
got?
much else.
Who we got here?
I'm Ralph.
I'm Ben Jackson.
Wait, which Ralph are you?
I'm Ralph Pellymountain.
Oh,
yeah.
The right one. Good.
The right one.
And so you guys are in Tequila King, huh?
Mm-hmm. Right in it.
True.
And so you play the music together.
We do all the music together. We do mostly More Than Right music together. We travel in vans together. We find that's it's good.
Let's quickly get
what else do we do together.
We sleep in hotel rooms together.
We sometimes share beds together.
Yeah. And we've done it for about 5 or 6 years, maybe even more.
Just the bed thing. The band's quite recent.
It's my longest relationship.
So how long have you guys been going as a band, as Tequila King?
Oh, well, about 6 years then?
6 years, I reckon. Yeah, say something like that.
And you still like doing it?
Yeah.
Has its ups and downs, doesn't it?
Yeah, because we're kind of at the start here, so we're just looking to you guys for like some sort of hope.
Okay, you're in the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, I would stick with the honeymoon phase and then skip any awkward phase and then get into that stage where you just know each other really well.
Yeah.
Don't do the middle bit.
Yeah.
Maybe you could just split up for a while and then come back.
A good plan.
That's good. That way, we could repeatedly have honeymoon phases. If you sort of break up every 2 years, how long do you need to break up for? Maybe a couple of months?
Like a day?
A day or two. Just a day. All right, mate, should we break up tomorrow, guys?
Should we refresh?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Come back on the 17th.
What?
New band.
Is it a 7-year itch? We're probably on schedule for our 7-year itch.
Yeah.
Well, explain the 7-year itch to
I
me.
think it's a thing that you get if you're married to someone where you kind of get really sorry, I was being wafted there. I think you get fed up with each other or like wanting to move on. Is that a 7-year itch?
That's
Have
the
I just
thing.
made that up?
Yeah.
And what you'll find is, some of you will start to have affairs with other bands and secrets.
I can imagine.
It's already happening. Grant's joined a new band.
Who's Grant? Sorry.
Grant's the guitarist.
Okay.
You've just been touring with him.
Yeah, but
but
The listeners of
don't
Fubo Radio.
know that.
Oh, sorry, Rich. I'm not as professional as you with radio. I forget, and you're so welcoming. I just feel like I'm having a lovely chat with you, and I forget that we're really listening to how many people?
Many, and
7.
that's just what they said about Michael Parkinson. So thank you. That's the same kind of vibe he struck up with his guests. We've got 4 questions that we're asking everybody who comes on the show today. Ed, would you like to kick off with question number 1?
I'll start with number 1. If you could be in childcare, what childcare member would you be, and why? And that's to you, Ralph.
To me, I mean, right now, I've got to say, I know I've just given him a nice compliment too, but I just love the way that Rich is just controlling this whole situation. You guys,
It's more of a team effort.
It doesn't seem like that. He's just coming across so I like the way he's doing it. I do like his guitar moves and faces.
Nice.
Not the guitar parts, but the moves and the faces.
Oh man, that's very nice. The faces are something I'm not quite aware of, so I'll have to review that. Ben, what about you?
Which member would I be? Well, some people say that the producer of childcare is like the 5th member of childcare, so I'd probably like to be like him.
No member of childcare has ever said that.
Hang on, Glyn, can you clear up what that actually means? That reveals.
I'm not really sure. To be honest, I've only met the producer very briefly, and he was through a glass window, so I don't know quite who he's talking about.
Yeah.
He didn't really play a very big part. It was more pressing record and stop at the end of the take.
Yeah, I think actually reviewing some of the producers' work, if you just listen very carefully to this, I mean, I'm not sure.
Never forget this.
Something about the top end is just wrong. It's just all out of time, and I think that if that was my work,
nothing that I did, is it?
No, not at all. It's all the
No.
producer's work, and whoever the producer of that.
Never forget this.
I mean, what have they got to say? For
Oh, hang on a
themselves?
minute, guys. That is Ben Jackson, childcare producer and also member of Tequila King, sat right there.
The big reveal.
So Ben, what's it like producing childcare?
It's a barrel of laughs, maybe even more than a barrel. Like
A fridge.
Is it like
fridge
shooting laughs in a barrel?
shooting the shit in the barrel. yes, I did one.
So
I did one.
when we arrived, everyone on here has been very keen to tell us that we can swear. We got
I'm not
told it
doing
about
it.
4 or 5 times. I'm not doing it because I got told that I could do it. It's better not to swear. It's cooler.
More rebellious not to swear in that situation.
Yeah, swearing. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Do you guys swear much in your songs?
There's a couple of explicits on Spotify, isn't there?
Yeah, it's nice to have that little badge there.
Yeah.
Get more listens.
Hey, so the new album came out at the end of January, just after Childcare, us and You to Kill a King went on tour together.
We did.
What's the name of the new album?
It is called The Spiritual Dark Age.
Why?
Yes.
Why? That's my next question. Why?
I suppose it's named after the song The Spiritual Dark Age.
Right, okay.
Title track.
Title track.
title
that's the
track,
professional term for it, isn't it?
Can you tell me another interesting name of a song on the album by To Kill a King, The Spiritual Dark Age?
I quite like Anyex, and it's got ...
Yeah.
Yeah.
An
An
ellipsis, that's
ellipsis.
called, yeah.
Absolutely.
What about another one?
Oh, good.
We've got one called The Unspeakable Crimes
What
of
about
Peter
another one?
Popoff.
Or just
Barbites.
say that one again. That was cool. Say it again.
The Unspeakable Crimes of Peter Popoff.
Whoa, To Kill a King there.
Tune.
Just fantastic.
Just say the name of the song again, guys, for us.
It's The Unspeakable Crimes of Peter Popoff.
That's right, Fubar Radio, 3:15. It's Wednesday the 14th of February. It's a special day, childcare, sitting in for Joey Page, who's in Australia. And Emma, we've got all sorts of people listening in today, right?
Oh my God, it's an inundation of the public just tuning in.
An outpouring of love.
An outpouring of love, mainly from someone who is relentlessly messaging and tweeting and using all platforms to try and get a shout out. So, Imogen Brown, if you're still listening, this is your shout out.
Shout out Imogen Brown.
That's the one. We also have one question about the very thing that we are together for,
Radio.
potentially, is are we supporting you on your German dates? I've been asked a few times on Twitter.
We asked you.
I know you did. I know
turned us
you
down.
did.
Cool thing to bring up.
Well, it's
Very
relevant.
sadly. So no, but we're in talks with. Well, no, I'm going to. Everything now is going to go through Rich because I just love the way he controls things. So I'm going to be in talks with Rich about other tours. Maybe we'll tour in the future.
It would be amazing. We're so gutted. We've just had quite a lot of tweets about that very thing, I suppose, because we've brought ourselves together yet again. If anyone wants to lend us some money,
or if anyone's in like a childcare covers band and can come on the road with us, then maybe we'll do that.
So money or covers, and we can make it happen.
When's the German tour, guys?
That's at the beginning of March.
Yeah.
So I think it's like the 1st till the 7th.
Ed, can you do some German speaking?
Oh yeah, good one.
Ja.
Can you say 1st to the 7th of March?
To Kill a King werden in Deutschland sein vom 1. bis zum 7. März. Und ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen, danke.
Oh, he's good, isn't he? Really? Oh, he could be bad, but I think he's good.
Yeah, I think he's better at ping pong.
Yeah. We've also got a little Swiss date in there as well that we've sort of tagged on.
Course,
I always feel a little bit because we've called it the Compassion is a German word tour, but then there's also Switzerland there as well. You know, I don't want them feeling left out.
They're sort of German though, because they speak German there.
Yeah, well, what do they
Some
speak?
do.
Hey? They should make up their
French.
minds.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got more questions. Emma, over to you for question number 2.
Oh, okay. If there was nothing left on Earth apart from one animal, what animal would you have to hang out with?
Okay.
Humans, I suppose, are not allowed, right?
No.
For the purpose of this question, no.
What if they're a human but they're an absolute animal? You know what I mean?
Okay, if you can cite someone by name, then you can have that person.
Robbie Savage.
Oh god, yeah, who's the guy who died? He played like Bill Sykes, and he died.
Oliver Reed.
Oliver Reed, he's a bit of an animal. Me and an
Okay.
Oliver Reed at the end of the world. That would be great.
Great.
Okay, we got more as well.
We
Actually,
do have more. Would you rather be a scarecrow with Wi-Fi or a wife who is scared of crows?
I mean, am I like the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz? Can I?
That's a good point. We probably should define that.
Can I enjoy the Wi-Fi? Am I aware of the Wi-Fi in any way?
Are you made of straw or are you aware of the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Ed, what do you think?
I say there's some movement, but only within your field.
Okay. So with the Wi-Fi, can I enjoy things? Can I go on Netflix?
Yeah, you can have a laptop, but
Do you have a smart tablet?
Yes, you
okay,
do.
yeah.
You have Tinker Time Pro.
Oh, and the wife, is she in love with her husband?
Sure.
Well, that sounds nice.
Yeah, I'll be the wife.
But he doesn't love her.
Oh, okay. Oh, God, this is awful. No, it's still the wife.
You could run off with the scarecrow.
All right.
Great plan.
And final question for you: would you rather be an edible Portuguese tart that can speak, or the most beautiful bicycle in London?
The tart that can speak.
Why would you not want to be a bike, Ralph, from To Kill a King?
It's not so much that I don't want to be bike, it's more that I kind of value being able to communicate with people.
Cool, but you're
He likes consciousness.
Fair enough. Didn't think we'd get a good answer to that, but that sort of makes sense. Guys, have you had any lunch yet?
No, I'm a bit peckish.
I'm hungry. Are you guys hungry over there?
I feel like it's a bit.
Say yes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time for this.
I'm very hungry.
So that sound signals the second recipe of the day and what is usually the second meal of the day. Lunch time's here. In fact, we probably just missed it, but I'm going to quickly talk you through and demonstrate something you can make at home very easily. All you need is some vegetables, some dried noodles, crunchy peanut butter, 1 jar, sweet chili sauce and soy sauce. So do you guys often have things like that in your cupboard?
Yeah,
I think
Cool.
I've got all of those.
So what you need to do is take a measuring jug, 2 tablespoons of crunchy peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce, and 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. Mix them all together, and you'll have yourself a stir-fry sauce, which will be delicious once you stick into the frying pan, or wok, thank you. I've now turned on my little convection heater here. Some vegetables of your choosing. You could choose aubergine. I'm just chopping up some red pepper here. I'll be also chopping some mushrooms. Whatever you want to stick in there, really. I prefer to use straight to wok noodles at this point, so I'll be throwing them in with the rest of the vegetables, heating them through, getting everything nice and well cooked. Maybe add a little chili if you like a spice, or ginger if you're into that flavour. And then with your measuring jug, just pour in the stir-fry sauce, mix it together, and then dish it up onto a plate. And then, there you have it, a delicious stir-fry with a sort of sweet chili satay-style seasoning to it. Maybe just finish it off with a little coriander if you like that, a squeeze of lime, and some sesame seeds. And there you got a nice balanced meal for you.
Wow.
Can I try this now?
Yeah, please, here you go.
Let's pass it around.
Use a fork.
What do you think of that, Ben?
Delicious. The orange is really coming through.
No, there's no orange, it's lime.
Oh, right, sorry, yeah.
You're eating the wrong thing.
You sure these limes are all right, mate?
Who knows? Well, a little lime fact for you. If you're making Thai food in the UK, apparently a lemon is closer to a Thai lime than a lime that we find in this neck of the woods. So always stick in lemon, not lime, with Thai food.
Great knowledge.
Oh, it's very good.
Wow,
Thank you.
Glyn, thanks very much for another instalment of Cooking at Home with Glyn.
You didn't do the gong.
Just Phil for maybe 5 to 10 seconds.
Okay, so any other questions from the guys here about anything that I've prepared?
What type of noodles do you tend to go for?
Well,
you said straight to wok.
Yeah, straight to what? I like to use a rice noodle. I think they're most fun, and it means your recipe is vegan, which is cool if you're into that sort of thing. So there you go, cooking in a radio studio. So.
Just wow. Guys, with the album, actually, you know something I saw yesterday? You have a new video out, which is very weird because it's got a girl with a typewriter and some drawings of you, Ralph.
Yeah.
And what's the song?
It's called No More Love Songs.
Very fun, and you were playing it on the tour. Really, it reminded me a bit of Weezer in the chorus.
Oh yeah, we like Weezer.
So, how did the video come together?
So we basically, the only bit that I can think of that's got any sort of real interest to it is the bits that I'm in, really. So with that, we filmed that at a Christmas party. Me and Ben just went upstairs with a video camera, much to everyone's murmurs, and came down with that, and then we sent it off to someone who's made me into a sort of photocopy sort of version. It's kind of like a budget version of Aha. You remember those? with that video. Yeah, you all know that.
Oh yeah.
You're looking slightly blank, but yeah, you know that. And then the rest of it is just a girl smashing up typewriters, really. Yeah, and I think it doesn't need any more explanation. That's obvious.
I had one question regarding the video.
Go on.
The destruction of the typewriters. How many typewriters did you get through in that video?
4,000 typewriters.
Whoa.
It was the most expensive video we've ever made.
Yeah, we kept on shooting and there was no film at all in the camera.
Yeah.
It's quite wasteful, guys. Those typewriters could have been used for budding journalists or pen pals.
Or a load of monkeys trying to rewrite Shakespeare, I suppose.
That would be... I'd like to see that.
You'd like to see that.
So what happens after the tour in Germany? There is another tour that was announced yesterday as well.
It was, yeah.
Which is pretty exciting.
Yeah. So we're supporting Bastille on the road. But sadly, it's all sold out. So you can't come. None of you can come.
Guest list?
Yeah.
No guest list. I think we've got like 5 guest lists. It's going to be really...
There's
only
4 of us.
4, so
yeah, that's true. Damn it. I said there's only 1 guest. Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? Because the Royal Albert Hall is going to be very exciting, but I don't think we can even get our parents in, really. Well, no one else's parents. Probably my parents.
Bastille are quite selfish, aren't they?
They are
known
quite
for being selfish.
Yeah, and I see you playing some nice venues. You said the Royal Albert Hall there.
That's going to be lovely.
I'm not saying you dress scruffily, but will you maybe be smartening up a little bit for these gigs with your,
I hadn't really
image?
thought about that. You might be right, though, yeah.
It works for Sheeran.
Yeah, I might put on a slightly cleaner pair of trainers.
That's nice.
That's respect.
Anything else that you'll wear? Just those?
Yeah, just and really high gym socks.
Ah, okay. I think I might not turn up.
Ralph and Ben from Tequila King, thanks for coming on our Fubar radio show.
Well, thanks for having us. It's great here.
One final question for you. What is your mantra as a band?
We've been singing that "Come On Death, Won't You Leave Me for Another Year." That's probably our mantra at the moment. Yeah. Just, give us 1 more year.
How does it go?
Come on, Dale. Come on, won't you leave me for another year?
I love it.
That's it.
Thank you.
You can have it. Well, thanks, guys.
Hey, thanks for coming in. Thanks for eating some of Glyn's delicious food.
Oh, it was so good.
Good luck on the tours. And hopefully you have a really successful year as Tequila King in your 6th year as a band.
And we don't die.
And you don't die.
Yeah.